what's that? How does that saying go? Excuse me, I got to learn how to talk good. When you make your bed and you got to sleep in it. Or what's the other way of saying it? You can't have your cake and eat it too, right? So if you consume something, you can't look at it and see it there and enjoy that beautiful. All I'm saying is I was thinking about, my grandfather and how, basically he, every morning he would have an egg and beer with his breakfast that my grandmother made for him. And my grandmother raised, I want to say 9. My mother will yell at me if she ever watches this. So I believe it was my grandmother birthed 12 and 9 survived. So, and my grandfather was equally, in my opinion, hardcore, because to have 12 children, I think, is pretty crazy. I really do. I really, really do. So there it is. Shout out to you, Grandpa, and shout out to my father, who passed away the 15th of this month, but the year was not this year. It was 15 years ago. So let's see here. I don't want to show off personal stuff here. Can I show the 15th? Nah, I can't. Okay, but anyways. No, just because it's the calendar, and, I'm like, it's a family calendar. Here we go. Let me wipe my hands because I got a little bit of... Okay, so I do like salt. Actually, you know what I would like to do? I'm going to do it my way. No, I like Burger King. Shout out to the Burger Kings in Uruguay, because they have like a four patty. I think they called it. What did they call it? The Dominator? No, I seriously believe they called it the Dominator. There was 4 patties. So if anyone's in Uruguay, or if anyone's going to Uruguay, please tell me, do the Burger Kings in Uruguay still have that 4 patty hamburger? Because, dude, Uruguay, my wife and I were so close to moving to Uruguay. I think it just didn't work out. Like, for whatever reason, I don't know if it was COVID. I mean, it could have been anything, really, to be honest. But that was the plan. That really was the plan. So I'm gonna see how this came out. This is just like leftover McDonald's. And there's healthy stuff. This is chicken, and most of this is just water. There's a little bit of oil, so I was trying to make it seem like and sound like it was really, really bad. But it's actually quite healthy. I mean, yes, there are French fries, and yes, there are nuggets in there, but here we go. This is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm doing, buds. All right, let me put the camera down. Let's do this. Oh, you know what? Well, let's see. I'll do the best I can here. There's the Christmas tree. All right. Okay, you'll just have to believe me. You'll have to believe me or not, okay? I mean, I'm sure there's ways you can fake this, and that's fine. I say to myself, well, okay. I mean, if someone wants to fake their way to the top, I say, shout out to you, sir. Good luck, please. My day will eventually be here, and I will be happy to know that I appreciate myself. I appreciate, this is shout out to me. I'm celebrating today for being alive. That's what I'd like to say. If I would love to be on that Hot Wings show, but I don't think I could do it because I would require a lot of stuff. Like I get really hot on the inside and then I get really cold on the outside. And I've never gone to 2 million. What is it? Schofield? No. What's the measurement for hotness? I forget, but I've only gone to 357. So shout out to 357 Magnum. I was just doing a little practice yesterday. I was watching a bunch of people shout out to all the people who've done the challenge. I mean, my gosh, like kudos to you, like for just doing it. Who did we watch? We watched Awkwafina. Dude, I would love to do a movie with Awkwafina. Maybe one day that would work in my reality. You know, my Marvel reality. No, my I think I would first of all. No, I think I would first appear in the DC. No, maybe in the Mario. And in the Mario. What did Nintendo call it? The Mario. Super Mario Universe? SMCU? I don't remember. But, anyways, okay. Here we go. You'll just have to believe it. I mean, I don't. You know, I could fake it. But why would I fake it? I have this glass with my ancestors' names on it. So, here we go. Oh my God. Oh, that was not on purpose. Ew. I almost ate that. That's the shell of the egg, by the way.
Elmo is sticky home. We're doing again.
And that's why you don't pour the whole beer. Shout out to my grandfather for teaching me that. You just pour a little bit. So that way you have the rest of the beer. You just pour enough. Just stop pouring to the point where you know that's what you want to drink. And then the rest is for your later endeavors or for someone else. Okay, I love you. We're going to have breakfast. Have a blessed day. Shout out to everybody who's amazing, which is everybody on planet Earth. We love you. Goodbye. For now. All right, so I'm about to get my day started. Okay, I have to make sure. I'm gonna film this as well as I can. But just so you know, I only have socks on, and that's all. Okay, no, I'm just fucking around. I have clothing on, and I'm very proper. Okay, but this is what people don't tell you, and this is what you won't learn in a restaurant: is if you throw the grease away. So here's what I'm doing. I know this isn't what anyone says to do. But I'm going to say I learned this from my grandma, and I don't know if I did, but this is what I do. All I'm saying is I'm going to reheat this oil, and then I have some leftover roasted chicken. You know, I was trying to say it in the way that, anyway, shout out to anyone who's watched the first Lord of the Rings. You know, I feel him. I feel him with the second breakfast, the afternoons, I'm constantly eating all the time, especially when I'm working out. When I have to work out and train and get ready for like a marathon, that's the only thing I think I've ever realistically gotten ready for in my life is 26.2 is what I'm talking about. I don't know I'm not talking about the watches. I'm not talking about, I don't know what other type of marathons there are, but yeah, 26.2 miles on foot. When I start to focus in on that, when I put my money down for a marathon, then it's off to the races. Okay, so I'm gonna throw this in there. I got that. I got this. I'm not gonna record the whole time because I'm naked. So that's how it is. Well, no, I have socks on, but I'm gonna throw it on here on the oil because that's heated up perfectly, I think. And I'm gonna bust out with my Celebration IPA. And if you don't like that, well, my grandpa. My favorite person, he's passed away, but my favorite person, my all-time favorite person is what I'm saying. He would have a beer. He would crack an egg open and put that egg in there and drink a beer with it every morning. And he lived to be like 70-something. Never, ever went to the hospital. So go figure. I'm sure he was wrong, but you know what? He was an inspiration to me. So I love you. Okay, so I'm going to show you the ingredients I use for breakfast. Here is my audience. Riley, do you want to say hi? Hi. Oh, Dom says hi. Dom's over checking out the tree. Dom, how's everything? We got our Christmas ornament that Mommy made, and then one that we purchased from Kimberly Toon. So those are the two that we have on there. And then we have one to give to Grandma. But here's our breakfast, or excuse me, my breakfast. I used leftover chicken that we had from a few days ago, some naan, which I love naan, and some hummus, which I love as well. Dami had one leftover nugget from yesterday, so I'm stealing that, and some Cholula. And then I just mixed all that together. The meat is a little salty because, I threw in some fries from he had fries and one nugget left. So, but the meat will be a little salty, and then there's the hummus, and then there's the naan. So that's what I'm doing. And then I already drank my half beer with egg in it, because that's how my grandfather did every morning breakfast. So thank you, and I'm gonna eat, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Love you. Bye.
Castle that. Now we just start.